Howdy rowdies, just Andy checking in with you for my Honyonker 1 week test challenge results. So for the past 7 days, if you haven't been following me on Instagram, if you're not, link is below. I have been deconstructing, doing everything wrong to my beard, and then using Honyonker to try to soften the results. So ended up with two oils, 2 butters, and a co-wash. 2 oils that I got were the 57, which Adam made. It said it was inspired by his dad, and Happy Trails, which he says is his sleeper scent, the one that his first group of customers really loved, but hasn't seemed to have caught on a big way across the community. So the magic in the oils is not just the ingredients, but how they're blended together. But the ingredients of the oil are jojoba, sweet almond, avocado, argan, castor, and vitamin E. This will regulate the amount of sebum that's produced by your skin. It'll soften and condition the beard, make it more manageable, add some shine to it, increase the collagen production in your skin. Castor is a antifungal and antibacterial agent, which also helps stimulate growth because it prevents your beard from developing fungus and bacteria and all that stuff that BS news article said guys got in their beard. It also helps with split ends. Tested it thoroughly. I would say on a scale of 0 for below average, 1 for market average, and 2 for above average, I would give them a 2. They hung in there pretty nicely. Now, again, we're not referring to the strength or the amount, basically, of essential oils so much as how well the formula, the foundation of the oils held up. This is about having a healthy beard, and then the smell good is a pleasant after effect. So, 2 for the oils. For the butters, I got, again, the 57, and this was my daily wear to work, and the Striptease. The Striptease is a really interesting mix. I was surprised because I am not the kind of guy that likes to walk around smelling like fruit salad. And when I looked over the components, that was what I was thinking. Oh, great, I'm going to get this. I'm going to hate it. It's going to be really feminine. But no, that was not the case. There's definitely a citrus scent to it. There's some grape in there. He says it's some spiced cranberry and then a hint of cologne. This was a very, very pleasing scent. Anyway, so back to the butters themselves. First ingredient is wax. There's a big debate in the community about wax or no wax, and you shouldn't wear wax at night because that should be straight nourishing and all that. I say you do you. Whatever you like, that's what you should go with. For me, I did find it had a little bit of extra hold to it as opposed to a whip butter. That being said, we got really lucky that the 115 degree heat index days did not occur during testing. Otherwise, we'd have had some messy shirts. So overall, the butter definitely above average. It arrived intact, was not even the least bit loose, which is good, of course, for safety. But even if it comes completely melted, send me a DM. I'll walk you through it. It's not a big deal. So overall, above average on the butters. I was pleased. On my scuba day, I could tell that I wasn't wearing oil, but I got by with a good amount of control. Beard felt good. Now, the last thing, the co-wash. Up until boot camp day, I was firmly convinced that I would be getting up here telling you that I have found something that was just as good as the gold standard of Scotch Porter. But when I broke my beard on Saturday, sweated it out, got food in it, just neglected it, didn't go to bed with butter, I actually had to use the co-wash twice to get my beard to bounce back. So not quite Scotch Porter, but it is a heavier conditioner than market average. So for that reason, I am definitely giving it a solid 2. It is one of the best performing co-washes that I personally have tried, not named Scotch Porter. And this was in the Striptease scent, which I don't remember it lingering that much longer after shower. It's definitely present in shower, and it's nice. So we got 2s across the board. Let's talk about the company itself. There are only a few companies out there that have done what is very difficult to do, which is get me to like something I do not like. I do not like pine. I do not like fruit scents. Adam managed to do that. So, not to be fancy about it, but in my mind, that makes him a scent artist. The king of all scent artists is Luxurious. Luxurious Bastard, Little Lux, Dave. He is the undisputed king. He is the Rembrandt of making scents. Another one is that fella David from Man Beard Company. But now I actually can say, firsthand experience, I have sampled the product of 3 artists. Adam is definitely a creative genius when it comes to how he puts his scents together. They're not overpowering. Lux does get a lot of, most of his negative stuff comes from the strength of his oils. These are not overpowering like that, but they are very complex. They evolve over time, and that's something that I really, really enjoy. On top of the Happy Trails having the pine in it, he blended that in such a way that it was a nice, pleasant experience. I'm not saying I'd wear it every day, but it definitely was not off-putting, and I definitely will wear it again after the review's over. The 57, which is mahogany, teak wood, and Hawaiian sandalwood. He said it was inspired by his dad. Not because his dad smells like that, but that's just, it suits his personality. That is a level of creativity to be able to synthesize an abstract concept like a personality into a scent. It's such a high level of creative genius that, yeah, I'm not saying he's Lux, because Lux is just, he's on a mountain by himself, but a Honyonker's damn sure in the neighborhood. So, what else haven't I covered? Oh yeah, the Striptease, we talked about it being fruity. So, what was my final score? Well, on a scale of 0 for absolutely terrible, this company should be shut down by the FDA, to 5 being average, to 10 being perfect. I have to deduct for not having a wash. So, taking that into account, I'm giving Adam and Honyonker a solid 8. This is definitely a company that I believe you will enjoy. I will continue to enjoy it. And in fact, now that my week is over, I wasn't even relieved that the week was over. Usually when I'm done wearing the same small group of scents by the end of the week. I am so ready to put something else in my beard, I can't even stand it. That was not my experience with Honyonker. I'll probably wear it again tomorrow. Anyway, so the rule of thumb is, the question that I'm seeking to answer is, if the Great Beard Company Wars were over with and there was only one company left, could you get by using just Honyonker Beard Company's product? Taking into account that there is no wash involved, I can't say yes, but I will rock the shirt. So Adam, I appreciate you and your conversations this week. You've been very cool, very courteous. You've answered all my questions and tolerated my ignorant Southern self far beyond what an old boy from the swamps could expect. So I'll leave you with this thought. As always, what's in your beard?